What's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today, it's the video to announce that Spence versus Ugas is on. Spence and Ugas are set to lock horns in a title unification bout at 147 pounds. Errol Spence, the undefeated WBC and IBF champion, battles the WBA super champion, Yordenis Ugas. The WBA approved of this fight, and about a month ago, Ugas came out, and then Spence came out that it would likely take place in April, and now it's good to go. Saturday, April 16th, it looks like FOX pay-per-view is going to showcase Errol Spence and Yordenis Ugas in a big unification bout. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a good one. Excuse me. I like both fighters. You know, I think they both have a serious chance rolling into this one. You know, you got Spence, who really is the last couple of years has traded the #1 spot back and forth with Terrence Crawford. Right now, I got Terrence Crawford slightly ahead, but if Spence beats Ugas, that's going to put him slightly ahead. You know, and they've been going back and forth. But Ugas is #3 right now. This is the battle of the #2 and 3 welterweight in the world right now, and a win for either guy could put them #1 because they're going to be holding 3 belts. Actually will put them #1. I take that back because they're going to hold 3 world titles. Ugas has, you know, he got a questionable decision loss against Sean Porter, dominated Omar Figueroa Jr., beat Abel Ramos, and now has dominated Manny Pacquiao to end his career. So this guy is rolling. Errol Spence hasn't fought since the showdown with Danny Garcia back in December of 2020. He had the retinal tear, the slight retinal tear that took him out of the fight with Manny Pacquiao that Ugas filled in for him. And now he's hungry for his moment here to claim 3 of the 4 world titles. He says it's strap season. He wants to win. The governing bodies have been working together. Well, is this going to lead for the winner? Is it going to lead to an undisputed title fight in the second half of the year? You know, again, Errol Spence coming in the favorite. Ugas is the underdog, but Ugas is a very live underdog. He has an awkward style. He can box. He can throw his jab. How's Errol Spence gonna handle a guy of this style, especially when Errol Spence hasn't fought in what will be close to a year and a half by the time the fight pops off? So, is Errol Spence going to be ready for Ugas? Is Ugas going to be ready for Errol Spence? It's going to be very interesting and exciting to see. And I'm really looking forward to it. I really am. It's a very good matchup. The whole pay-per-view card should be good. If it's, you know, if it's on pay-per-view, you know, Al Heyman is going to load up that undercard to sell tickets. And I think, you know, I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be entertaining. You know, 2 boxers here. You know, you got Errol Spence. He's got pop, but he's been a very effective boxer in the welterweight division. He shut it down with his skills. You got Yordenis Ugas. You know, he's built to make you look bad. And can he make Errol Spence look bad? Can he upset the apple cart and prove that the win over Manny Pacquiao wasn't a fluke and that he's good to go? We have to wait and see. But it's going to be interesting, going to be very good. People need to really tune in for this fight and don't sleep on it because, again, you're unifying 3 of the 4 belts, and it could potentially lead to the showdown that people have been clamoring for a couple years, Spence and Crawford for the undisputed welterweight title. And unless Spence has a rematch clause in the contract, it could prove that, hey, Ugas is the real deal, and he's just been trying to tell us, and that the win over Pacquiao was not a fluke, and he's ready to go, and he's willing to prove that by defeating Errol Spence, and then let's go Terrence Crawford. So we're going to see. It's definitely going to be good. Saturday, April 16th on FOX pay-per-view. Errol Spence versus Yordenis Ugas, unifying 3 of the 4 welterweight championships at 147 pounds. Very exciting time. So we'll see what happens. But that's what I got, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.